Hello, baby. Did you miss me? That's right. I am back. I'm back with my friends. As you could tell, that was a reference to the best movie of 1995, Mortal Kombat.
Oh,
And
hell
I am
yeah.
here. I am here, your Australian dirtbag version. I am your Kano. I'm here with my two boys, the fiery Coach Adam Brown, and his compatriot, the icy stoic Sub-Zero of videos, Kevin Little. What's up, boys? I missed you.
Where's your laser eye?
It's coming. I got to get roasted
Bro,
at the
I watched
table,
that.
just like.
I watched that the other day on HBO. I don't care what anybody says. That movie's gold.
Oh, brother, it's dumb. It's violent. It's right
Yeah,
up
it's
my alley. I'm a
beautiful.
Neanderthal. That's right. Kano. He was the best part of the movie.
He absolutely was.
Well, this isn't a Kano podcast to my own disappointment, because I could wax lyrical about my guy. But however, we don't really have much new film to study. Give it up, baby. I've studied all your moves. All right, that's the last Kano reference. We don't have much film to study, so we're going to go into a classic. We're going to go into the Florida State archives. We took some suggestions from you guys on the Triple Option FSU Twitter account. We went online, and I think we're going to be doing this every week, but we are going to be reviewing a classic, much like 1995's Mortal Kombat. We're going to be reviewing a Florida State classic, and today we are going to dive into the 2013 masterpiece that was Florida State versus Clemson. My God, do I hate Dabo Sweeney so much more now than I even did then. And I am really ready to jump into this. So before we get your initial thoughts on that game, I just want to let you guys know that if this goes well, we're going to be doing it in the future. There's a lot of other fun Florida State games we can cover. So just let us know in the comments if you like this or not. But Adam, Kevin, what are your memories of this just absolutely beautiful display of football violence?
I remember being so nervous before this game. Like
Yes.
this was the test, and it was not long after that BC game that things were really a kind of a cluster, and it was a mess. And you kind of could tell how special this team was, but you weren't really sure. And you're going up to Clemson, and they're trying to set this freaking stadium record for how loud they can be with their decibels.
Dorks. Bunch of orange dorks.
What a
I don't like
bunch
the
of
fans either.
freaking tools. And they bring their bus. Like, come on, can't you walk, you turds? I don't know. So I just remember being super nervous
They
about
walked
this
down the
game.
hill.
They walked down the freaking hill. I can't wait. One of these days, Dabo's going face first down that freaking hill, and I'm here for it.
I love it.
Yeah,
Adam Brown.
Whatever. That guy. Screw
The
that
Coach
guy.
AB. AB
Cut
stands
that.
for
Clip that.
anti-bus.
Clip that one.
Yeah, I will.
All right, so yeah, I mean, I just remember being super nervous, and I do not like watching football with people. I am very anti-people during football games, so all the stupid comments kill me. So I was just kind of sitting by myself, and I just was, it was a full-on just love fest of that game.
To Adam's point, they were ranked number 3. We were ranked number 5 in this game, going to the aforementioned Death Valley. Taj Boyd, Sammy Watkins, the team was loaded. Kev, were you nervous before this game?
Yeah,
you were only like 7, right?
This was actually my freshman year of college.
God, you had it way better than me, man.
No, unfortunately, I was not at Florida State. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I'll hold that against you.
Yeah.
But freshman year of college, were you amped? Were you nervous? What were you?
Yeah, so I was actually in the common room of our dorm watching this game like by myself because at a small school in Georgia, no one really gives a crap about Florida State except for you.
That's okay, buddy. The lonely soldier.
Yeah, I mean, I was celebrating by myself. It was all good. But yeah, I remember feeling decently confident against, like, at this point in time, Clemson was still like. So my whole life, Clemson was like our little brother. Like
yes.
I was never really worried about them. Like in my mind, it was like. Clemson was synonymous with Virginia Tech and North Carolina as like, a top 25 team, kind of in and out, NC State kind of feel, where they can beat us every once in a while, but we're going to take more often than not. This is a fluke that they're in the top 10, whatever. I was wrong.
I agree. I did. It was like a very like tiny little stepbrother situation. Slap them around a bit. They'd get a couple, but
right.
A lot of the ones that they got in the late 90s were Bobby just helping Tommy keep his job. We'll probably talk about those conspiracy theories on another one. But yeah, Clemson was not the scary church dark money funneling monolith that they are now. That's for sure.
And I always kind of thought that Taj Boyd was like a poor man's EJ Manuel, so I wasn't really like worried about him.
Ooh, I like that. That's not a bad take. I like that take.
So I don't know. I never thought he was all that great, and I wasn't really worried about this Clemson team. And honestly, that confidence probably lasted me for way too long. And it wasn't until pretty recently where you hit a wall of like, wow, they're better than us.
Well, not on this night. Not on this night,
this.
Kevin. So let's talk about the night Kevin was right. Let's hop into the film and let's watch Florida State's flawless victory.
All right.
I love the Mortal Kombat.
I don't know if I can do it anymore. Oh, the speech.
We heard.
Oh, we got a little bit of the speech.
Big
Look
then.
at that. Oh, the charisma.
My brothers.
My brothers. Such a happy guy.
He's something else.
We got one. Yeah, we got one eye
Babyface
black
Jalen
strip.
Ramsey in the back there.
LaMarcus Brutus, a great football name.
EJ Levenberry.
And we start off with special teams. Adam, AB's favorite.
Seriously.
Adams, you got him. Oh, great job. Good coverage.
Great job.
Let's,
Hopkins? No, this was an Aguayo team, right?
Yes.
I believe that's an illegal man downfield, by the way.
What an absolute
So they
trendsetter
cheated
for
and
the
they
game.
paid for it.
They cheated and they paid for it.
What'd you think of this 2013 Florida State defense, Adam? What do you remember of all these years later?
I mean, they were just filthy. They just could run. They could run. They could absolutely run sideline to sideline. They could play with great down the field speed. It just was all about the speed, in my opinion. And you had two guys in the middle. Well, really, you had 3-4 guys that they rotated through in the middle that just dominated football games.
That's some old school football right there.
That is. We like that, Kev. Elaborate on that, buddy.
Oh, man. When was the last time you saw just an inline eye with a fullback leading the way?
Please circle Chad Abram more. Look at that lump of humanity. Terrifying. The
nice
Goro of Florida State football.
Moving Nick O'Leary around to get the safeties rotated and run in the opposite direction. Jimbo. This is peak Jimbo. He was a genius. I know people are going to hate to hear me say that.
We got to.
I think for most part
when he had a quarterback that can handle his system, there's nobody better.
Why was
also, it doesn't help when you have Kelvin Benjamin.
Jeez.
That.
Oh, skinny-ish Kelvin Benjamin was he could not be trifled with. Adam, why is Jimbo a genius? Why do you say that? I mean, I agree with you. It's good to elaborate.
He just knew how to attack everything. I mean, his system was designed to be able to beat any coverage. He knew how to formation you. He knew how to space you. He just put quarterbacks in great positions to win matchups constantly through a game. He knew how to formation you to get the right matchups. I mean, he just was a great play caller.
Kev, we like this route combo here.
Yeah, it kind of just looks like an out and up, which is a pretty common just like high-low on the cornerback, but
what a catch, dude. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's called 6'6" versus 5'11", 6 foot. Yeah.
Right, that's a matchup nightmare.
Yeah, I don't
Malik
care about
McLean next year, maybe. I'm glad you foreshadowed Nick O'Leary, and I will not mention Jack Nicklaus ever again because that was one of my biggest pet peeves on commentary, the Jack Nicklaus's grandson thing. But Nick O'Leary had 161 yards receiving this game off only 5 catches.
Yeah, that's because he took somebody's life.
Yeah, he did. That'll be fun to go over.
Oh man.
Our violence-themed show tonight.
Yeah,
fun angle.
Yeah,
I mean, we talked about the speed. I mean, look at that speed.
Yeah, they were loaded, right? Was Hopkins on this team too? DeAndre Hopkins, was he there with Sammy on this team?
No.
Yeah, I think that's too early.
He might have already left.
Your 300-pound end just out there setting the edge and trying to run.
Oh.
This is back when Clemson had to try to run the quarterback all the time.
Yeah, they run him a lot in this game, actually.
So Adam, I'm gonna send this to you. Florida State had a new defensive coordinator, Jeremy Pruitt, for 2013. Would Florida State still have had a national championship winning defense with a Mark Stoops? Does Jeremy Pruitt get too much credit, not enough credit? What do you think?
Oh my gosh, that's filthy.
I don't know because I can't speak to the mindset that he established in the locker room. I mean, a lot of people said that Stoops had great rapport with the guys. I mean, I thought Stoops' defenses were really good. So, yeah, I mean, I think they're probably still this level elite with Stoops.
I just want to point this out real quick because this is beautiful. So you get pretty much man coverage across the board. Linebacker here on the running back who comes out late on this little angle route. Normally that is a win all day for the offense if he has time
Very
to get rid of
tough.
this ball. But look
Not
at this
against Telvin.
coverage. It is just insane.
Again, we'll go back to that speed. That's what it was. I mean, they just dominated with speed, every level.
Just instinctual, aggressive. Like, we haven't seen linebackers fire like that since 2013.
Yeah, it's kind of weird to watch.
Oh, another I formation. This is fun. This is like late 90s FSU.
Yeah, here's Wilder.
James Wilder Jr.
There was a time where I said that James Wilder Jr. should have been a fullback. I still stick by that. I know
a fullback.
Fullback, yep.
I
Should have
thought
played fullback.
linebacker was the thing that
he would have been a match. He would have been an absolute matchup nightmare. Can you imagine throwing the ball to him out of the backfield as a fullback? He would have destroyed people.
Like a Lonnie Pryor type
Like
fullback,
like,
right? Okay.
But more special, in my opinion.
That was almost a disaster. So he's
Well,
gone to a lot of these little bunch sets. If I remember correctly, Jimbo loves
He
these.
loves compressed formations. Yep.
Dalvin Cook, I remember we ran a lot effectively out of those type of formations, right? Or am I big dumb?
No, yeah. No, I think you're right.
It's the advantage of being able to have wide receivers kind of be able to help block while also go out in routes, spread the field.
Oh,
Rashad
Mr.
Green.
Dependable.
Absolutely he's the most underrated football player of Florida State history.
Honestly, I never understood why Shaw got so much love and Green never got anything.
I don't know. He almost died against Oklahoma. So
yeah.
bought him a lot of goodwill.
And it came back and played the next week.
No, I mean, I'm not saying that Shaw didn't deserve the love. I'm saying that Green deserved more,
I agree with you 100% on most underrated.
Look at that outside zone.
That's nice. So the compressed formation thing, that's interesting. What's the benefits of that? Because we had a lot of experience as Florida State fans with like Kendall Briles' system, which was the exact opposite, pull you out as far to like the hash marks as possible, which has its own benefits. What are the fullback dive? People are gonna love that. Oh God, he's so big. What compressed formation? Why was it so successful? Why did Jimbo like it?
Helps with the hashes, being able to use more of the field.
Here's one.
Okay.
It also helps you get matchups against certain guys like backers and stuff like that.
Good pass pro there. Oh my!
Yeah, he almost caught that.
Yeah, man. Skinny Kelvin was great.
Yeah, he really was. Motivated Kelvin was an absolute monster.
This route kind of gives you he just has so much more space on this fade. That's one of the other advantages.
And look who's covered him in the flat there. You got him against a number 93. Good luck with that.
Yeah, that's a great point. That is a great point.
And here's empty after seeing a fullback set earlier.
Mm-hmm. There's our boy.
Oh, I thought that was a hit. I thought that was a hit for a second. I thought that was it.
Hey, fun fact, he didn't wear gloves,
Oh,
it
was really fun the 9,000th time that people said it too.
They ran the ball enough to really keep you honest. Damn, Jameis was so good.
There's just the variety of what they did on offense and the formation, just formationally.
You went from you're an empty, you're a double tight eye. I mean,
it's like three different teams, right? It's wild. And of course, it's good. It's good, right in your face. Hopefully, it hit one of their Mongoloid fans right in the nose.
We're kicking field goals from the freaking 20 here.
Well, good with the bad, Jimbo.
Yeah, that was always. See, now special teams are getting interesting. Fat guys catching the ball. Come on, man.
Getting funky, trying to negate that return.
Setting that edge. Telvin, go run that back.
Oh man!
Look at good linebacker play. Just watch Telvin. Look how fast he gets to the spot here. Boop. Sees the guard.
He's there.
Bam.
And then the safety cleans up.
Yep.
Brendan
Gant. No.
That was a corner. Oh, okay. Either way, DB can tackle.
Oh, this is actually a great job by Taj Boyd
look at
here.
Him stand over him. That was fun.
Yeah, they've run quarterback power a couple times on this drive already.
Yeah.
Hopefully we get some more sure tackling in the secondary this year. And Clemson did have some athletes this team.
Yeah, Sammy Watkins was a stud.
This is a good team. I think they only lost, one game, right? They beat Ohio State
in
the bowl game that year.
Oh,
brutal.
Baby. I mean, LaMarcus Joyner
is that Joyner? Yeah.
I mean, he's dominated this football game from a defensive standpoint.
And Mario Edwards still in the league, by the way, boys. Yep. Still getting paid.
Man, look at the speed off the edge here. Yeah. Just insane.
It's disgusting.
And just looking at that, who the hell's coming? I mean, obviously Joyner is because he's flashing, but
Oh!
a lot of bodies at the line of scrimmage.
I've never seen anybody in their face so fast. Oh, yeah, and you can't just stop. Just go away, 25. You're an embarrassment. Oh, yeah, silence them.
That was so fun. They knew it. That's got to be one of the greatest like entrances to the game with freaking Jimbo's all fired up, Wilder's flexing on the crowd. Like,
they
dude, we were
like
standing
30
over their
minutes on the
dead
buses
bodies
before the game.
Yeah,
this was great, man. We really smothered this Clemson team with a pillow. Like we suffocated them to death.
At this point, I was like, all right, I can relax now.
17-0 with 3 minutes left in the first.
What are those idiots in the stands thinking right now?
I don't know.
Like, seriously.
Form any words.
They think fire Dabo.
Get him out of here. I think they get theirs on this drive, but it was just pity. Yeah. We just felt bad. We wanted to make it slightly interesting.
That's what it was?
Yeah, we threw it for sure. Absolutely.
Oh, nice tackle.
Man, Terrence Brooks.
Underrated. I've seen so many of those bounce off these past couple years.
He was underrated, Adam. Terrence Brooks is a fan favorite in the Tomahawk Nation writers chat. And for good reason.
He's bounced around the league too. He played for my Eagles for a little bit.
Oh, there you go, Eagle boy. Oh my God, that guy! Oh man, he really thought about killing that guy.
Good old Jalen. Even Jalen is a true freshman.
Oh man, he looks weird in the 13. He doesn't look good and not a single digit.
He had to earn it, man.
It's very superficial. Yeah, right.
I hope he's going to 8 this year in the NFL now that they've gotten rid of their stupid jersey rules.
Yeah. Roger Goodell, man of the people, single digits. That's going to stop the booze at the draft.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, the Ramsey clap. I'm always a big fan of the Ramsey clap.
Is that Jacoby McDaniel in there?
Oh yeah, yes it was.
It's more fun just remembering some of these guys.
He's like 130 pounds now. He's very svelte.
Very opinionated on social media also.
Well, who isn't? Welcome to 2021. Oh, good pressure.
Is this when Clemson had that dude?
What a catch.
Who's their OC at this point in time?
That's Sammy Watkins. Just
Chad Morris? Is this Chad Morris?
Is this a Morris team?
I believe so.
I think the timing's about right here.
Carlos is about out the gate there.
Oh man,
speed, the baby!
Oh my God! Look
how unathletic he is.
Get his scholarship revoked.
Hey man, when you can throw it like he does, it doesn't matter.
No, just keeping him honest. There we go.
Little one back power at you.
So Clemson just scored. What does a team of champions do, boys?
Faking jet, sprinting to it.
No, it was a design throwback the whole time, I think.
Was it?
Yeah, I mean, it looks like he's about to look that way here.
Yeah.
Before pressure comes.
He freezes, then releases. Beautiful. That's why Jimbo's a genius.
Yes, just 10 yards right there.
Just fun. Just fun.
Again, he keeps going to this.
It's always taking a little.
Oh, okay. I thought we scored on this drive. We didn't.
What does a team of champions do?
They let him get another interception for false sense of security.
QB counter, power, whatever.
Yeah.
They let the defense get a stop so that they feel good about themselves. That's what a team of champions does.
Clemson's moving the ball here. I mean.
Yep. It's a game. It's a game for sure. It quickly becomes not a game, but right now it is.
Yeah, sure.
What do we think of Clemson, what they do on offense? Do they do a lot different on offense now? Clemson 2020, 2021, are they vastly different than Clemson 2013 in y'all's opinion?
Yeah. I mean, they're more pistol-oriented a lot of times now. We'll see if they go back to it. I mean, they've obviously had a pretty special quarterback.
That pursuit.
But honestly, few years.
This Clemson team right here is a blueprint kind of for what a lot of spread offenses are trying to do today. Make these throws easy on the quarterback. Keep the running game relatively simple.
True.
You know, just kind of West Coast style spread offense.
Is Mike Norvell more similar to Jimbo Fisher in 2013 or this Clemson 2013 team?
Clemson.
I think he's like kind of right between them. But yeah.
Really? I mean, okay. Why do you say that, Kev?
I just think that
Jesus.
I mean,
so unathletic.
The newborn deer moves. Go ahead, Kevin. I cut you off. What were you saying, buddy?
Man.
I think he uses more like 2 running back sets, 2 tight end sets than this Clemson team would run. I think he does more downfield throwing concepts than this Clemson team does. I think he's. I don't know. I think
Clemson. 2013 Clemson kind of reminds me of like Ohio State now.
Yeah, that's probably a fair comparison. There's a lot of.
Though Ohio State does like to get vertical.
Yeah.
With a passing game.
I have not seen many shots downfield with. Oh my god!
Here's one,
great
and that's
timing.
probably why.
It sucked. Okay, yeah. But dude, you got Sammy Watkins, you got all these receivers. Clemson has recruited receivers for a long time and just never really trying to take the top off very much, which is very not like Mike Norvell.
I think that Clemson knew what they had at quarterback also, and Taj Boyd had a nice career for them and everything, but I think
erased.
He was certainly more of a runner than elite down the field thrower.
But he wasn't a great runner either.
Lumbering. He was like a lumbering guy.
He was physical.
He was okay. But I don't think I would consider him like.
No, I mean, I'm not saying he's Jordan Travis or anything, but he was effective for what they wanted to do.
Taj Boyd in this game, 17 of 137 for a $156, 1 touchdown, 2 picks. So yeah, that checks out what you guys are saying. Man.
A little power. Man.
Yeah, a little missed block there.
Yeah.
Pretty competitive game so far, I'd say. I would even say
that was a talented Clemson front.
Yeah, right now, Florida State's defense is performing better than our offense. Right now.
Little bubble route.
That was good. There's Kenny. Kevin
Shaw.
Kevin doesn't like Kenny Shaw. I
This,
can't believe you just slandered Kenny
They
Shaw.
have gone to this little compressed doubles formation a ton.
Comes touchdown. Let's get his matchups, man. Come on.
Oh man.
Who is he matched up on?
The entire secondary.
They're playing a ton of zones. So
He's
he's matched up in that little triangle, the end, the backer, and the safety, I guess, here.
Yeah, it is zone. Right. He just settles right in between it. Almost like a little stick play out of that bunch.
That's all it was.
He's so much faster than he gets credit for, and it's maybe because he was so, I love shush them all, shush all those inbreds.
He's down with Jimbo now at the A&M, right?
Yeah, he is. He got
I
think he's an offensive analyst. Yeah, he's something. Shadow staff, but yeah, just an absolutely wonderful football
good clip
player.
of it. Look at that throw, dude. That's a freaking dime. Oh my god! Look at this window.
Slap hands.
So, you get kind of the little natural pick from the compressed formation, and he's going to just find a window to settle in, and that's all it is.
Jameis is reading the pressure here coming off the edge.
And for a freshman to have the chemistry with a receiver like this,
really gives you some good perspective when you see it from Winston's like that, just where he's throwing it from his point of view. And the Jets are on, and I'm gonna shush your dumb crowd. Yeah, cool pink towel. That's right. Shut up.
24-7.
We're just blooping them. Just Aguayo bloops all over. You're not gonna get any momentum in the return.
It's good special teams coaching there.
It is. See, we did do it.
Quarterback power.
Oh, yeah. Sit down, brother. Sit down.
Terrence Smith, the often forgotten Smith from that linebacker corps.
Forgotten Terrence, the forgotten Smith.
Oh,
yeah,
look
absolutely.
at Jalen Ramsey. Oh, my God. Oh, man. True freshman Jalen Ramsey just out there eating people.
Yeah, man. He was always sassy.
I don't care what anybody says. Best football team in college football history right here.
Yeah, you know what? I agree. Because
better than those Nebraska teams?
Absolutely. They would have destroyed that triple option. Too much speed.
We're going to have to change the name of the
here's
show,
Taj
man.
Boyd showing me up. Looking good out there.
Tosh can run, Kev. Tosh can run. Oh, here comes the pick with 10 guys on the field. Bloop.
Oh, no. Gross.
Dude, you're thrown into a secondary with Joyner and friggin' Ramsey.
Man, it's funny because Clemson was they did move the ball this first half.
Did.
Like that was a good drive.
That was always the MO of Jim.
Oh,
that flag.
Brutal. Absolutely. Every flag in their pocket.
Jimbo was always okay with giving up yards from 20 to 20. He just wanted stops in the red zone.
So when you have elite arm strength, I'm not the biggest arm strength guy, but he has the time to check this route. It doesn't come open early. He looks underneath at the running back, and then he goes back to the deep route. Because he can throw the ball 60 yards in the air.
Yeah, that's real nice. And I don't begrudge 17. That's all you can do.
You think he'll get drafted? You think James will get drafted?
Maybe.
I don't know. He's got to put some more tape on the field.
It's disappointing his NFL career has been as
I hope he balls in
lackluster
New
as.
Orleans.
Yeah,
man.
I do too.
I really do. Yeah, he just throws it wherever he feels like it. This has to be the best season for any FSU quarterback ever, right?
Oh, yeah.
We could get into like lists of like who you think the best one was, but as far as seasons go, man, Jameis 2013. It'd be tough to argue a better one from anybody else.
Yeah.
They just ran mesh, by the way. Jameis air raid.
Oh, yeah, and there's good hard running. Good hard running.
Jimbo air raid.
Ran through an arm tackle.
Dude, Freeman was so solid.
Yeah, he was.
Yep, that's a great way to describe him.
That's why he had a solid NFL career too. I mean, just he was consistent.
He's gonna get the yards. I don't know. He's kind of like Toa Philly to me. He just kind of gets upfield. He gets the yards.
Oh, interesting.
The thickness certainly helps his game, though.
Right.
I mean,
If Toa
Yeah.
Philly put on 30
Toa Philly
pounds
likes that
and stayed as quick. Oh.
Oh. Oof. Oof.
What happened there?
More
Oh,
for
Green Dog?
Jameis.
I think there's a delayed blitz here. Oh, no. It just took a second.
Oh yeah, well, yeah. He just came from distance.
Good read. Good blitz read.
Good loop.
You'll pay for that.
Venables is there by now, right? He's
Yeah,
Yes.
surely. I think
Yeah,
he showed up
he's
in like 2011.
Yeah, he's there. He left Oklahoma and went there, right?
Mhm.
That's the one thing Dabo did was he brought in some of the best coordinators around.
Yeah.
Just throwing darts.
Good catch, man.
The Shaw is raw.
The same
I love
route
it.
back to back.
I never had any
Back
for whatever
to back.
on this team when it was like third and 10 could have been 3rd and 2 to me. I always thought we were going to convert every third down this season. I don't know if you guys felt the same way. I was never
every
nervous
time he
at
dropped
all.
back, I had confidence. What's
I mean,
odd
he's
about
just
this
throwing-
play is that
He's throwing darts in the middle of the field too. That's the beautiful part.
it's kind of hard to tell. It looks like it's against cover 3 too. It looks like this safety's camped out in the middle of the field, which means that you have to hit this in between the linebacker and the safety. That's not a huge window.
16 seconds left in the game. Yeah, I'm sure they're leaving him. They're just putting 3 guys deep and running some under coverage there too. But
Right, but normally you'd
Second
expect him
goal.
to stay up the seam.
Yeah.
who
Oh.
steps him?
Green, if it's middle field closed.
I think he was working. He was working behind that backer. I think.
All right, so that's the first half. We got a second half. So let's go ahead and start.
I'm good. I'm good to watch the second half until we get to 51, and then I don't want to watch any more good things. I really don't
Is
like
this
that.
Kermit?
Oh my
Oh,
God.
Gate again.
Yeah, that's him.
God, he was so fast until they puffed him up.
What if? Did he catch that? No.
No. Little toss.
The toss.
What was the block on that toss?
Yeah,
They did
that's
not
like
have
that's the LSU toss, right? The toss,
They-
but it's
they
like
pulled
a
the place
off
out
tackle.
guard.
They pull the front side guard. If he's, I don't know if he was uncovered there. Oh,
Hey,
man.
hey,
Come
hey.
on.
He's so big.
Yeah, a little double dig route almost.
Mhm.
Little maybe kind of switch route you might call it. You got kind of a curl and a dig.
You get the back of the flat.
Yep, get the back in the flat, kind of draws this defender up, kind of
Yep.
clears that out. He's going to settle wherever he finds space. That was
What
one
do you
thing
think
about Jimbo is all of his routes were designed for them to find space and adjust to it.
Are you impressed with like the diversity of the route combinations here, Kev, or is it just we're doing the same thing out of a lot of different formations? What do you think?
They've gone to that little stick play out of that bunch set a couple of times, and like these little switch routes and stuff. Oh, that was nice.
Yeah, 3rd and 10.
So I just said they've run the.
They convert that. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do.
Little tall screen here. A little middle. I guess it's more of a middle screen.
I was just saying that they've been running this little like stick play. So you got a stick and an out of this formation. And this play, he stems vertical, looks like a stick, but he's blocking. He stems outside like he's about to run that quick out, then turns back inside. And that's why the defense is kind of like rushing to the stick, because you showed it to them 3-4 times this game.
Oh, that's a nice route, man. That's a really, really smooth. That's an NFL route.
Yeah, that looks sharp.
Yeah, oh man.
And I think that's the first time Rashad was playing on the outside there. I think before he had mostly been playing that inside.
146 yards in this game already. he was good.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Rashad Green more, fellas. Yeah.
Oh, was that he did the old freaking dance there. What was that kid's name? I can't think of it.
It'll hit me later. Oh, see, Clemson still had freaks on the outside.
Oh yeah, their wide receivers were nasty. Always have been. Well, I guess since Dabo's been there.
Yeah.
And who's the running back? Who's 25? R. McDowell. Maybe. That's who had the most rushing yards for them this game. R. McDowell.
Mr. Irrelevant.
Yeah, I don't care about you. You nerd.
Telvin.
Almost.
Little known fact, Telvin Smith is my favorite Florida State football player of all time.
Oh boy.
That is little known because I don't know who else.
My dad didn't.
But now it's not. It's public knowledge.
Timmy has to be up there on your list, Adam. A good
Jernigan?
Eagle, a good Knoll. Yeah.
He's a good player.
Phenomenal teeth. Just gold teeth. I love gold teeth. Gold teeth.
He's not that high up there on my ranking, though.
Oh man, for me he is. Oh, good. Oh, what a great return. Oh my goodness.
Looking good.
Yes.
The most athletic Kenny Shaw ever looked.
Just swagalicious. Come on. Oh.
Nice.
Oy vey.
Yeah, I know. Those get intercepted every time in the NFL.
Yes, they do.
I think they probably get intercepted every time by a Clemson team today.
In 2014, those actually got intercepted every time. Oh.
Another one of Jimbo's favorites is smash to the nub tight end.
Yeah, he did seem to run that a lot.
Loved it. Absolutely loved it, especially down on the goal line. I'm surprised he's running it at the 50, but
tendency
he's
breaker.
Running
9 ends up running the flat route here. At least it looked like it. I thought 41.
Yeah, off the play action kind of.
I do believe they come back to that though.
I guess the theory is if you're gonna put a bigger guy like a safety here to try to help with run fits, then we're gonna take advantage with the pass. But if you're sticking a corner here, we're gonna run it on you all day.
Yeah, well, it's also hard to know where the safety or where the other player is in the secondary. You can't see him. It looks like he's rotated towards the middle of the field. So if he's rotated towards the middle of the field, you get that safety just for the flat secondary player to step up. You've got a clear shot.
Good defensive series from Clemson, even though they're getting their faces bashed in. So good for them. This was a very good team. People forget that because we beat them. We beat that ass so badly. But this 2013 Clemson was, oh God, the best team that they'd had up to that point since what, like the 80s or something, right?
Probably.
Yeah.
Look at this idiot. God, and they get 1,000 more of those little slot guys.
Is that Renfro?
No, it's Humphreys.
Is that Humphreys? Is that Adam Humphreys?
That's
You
the same
can't
guy.
tell. It's the same dude. Like
He's
they
still
just,
in the NFL though. Like it's crazy.
Of course he is.
You turd. That's what you get.
Get out of here. Adam, I like the turd as your favorite, like family-friendly pejorative.
Yeah, I want to call him a slap. You know what? But I can't.
Okay. Slap dong.
Yeah, it just doesn't sound the same.
No, it doesn't.
Ronald Darby, the one time he caught the freaking ball.
Oh, and
Then he's hurt. Oh, my back.
34, boys. Still got
More the-
17
more the
more to
same.
go.
More
Oh,
the same.
That's one thing about that kid is he doesn't drop balls and he runs clean routes. That
Because
was
he
nice.
didn't wear gloves.
Is that why?
Seamus. Oh, man.
these condensed games really, when you get to see like a bunch of Jameis
Oh,
jukes back
look
to
at the
back,
RPO. Look at the RPO action there. Jimbo
head of the
never ran.
curve.
Jimbo never ran RPOs. Man, I remember the fan base hating him for that.
What, we got like a GT kind of counter with a bubble. That means you're looking at this guy. Most likely. Yeah, I don't know if that's an RPO or a package play, but it's one of the two.
Yeah,
He was pretty decisive.
I'm
yeah.
sure it's a package play. Jimbo did love the package plays. They normally run a pre-snap, but
Right.
Why would you
that's
need
kind
the
of
RPO? Like, why would
Oh,
you
here
need
it comes.
RPO?
Oh.
Oh my God! Fatality. Let me watch that again.
yeah, this is the old Marshawn Lynch.
Oh.
Hold my nuts.
Ugh. Kano wins. Yeah, why would you need to run an RPO at him when you're as smart as Jimbo
Man,
Fisher
look at-
and you know
look
the
at him,
defense
too.
is going to do every
He's
time?
just like, I'm a bad, yeah.
Hit it again.
look how
That was
sharp that turn is.
Travis Blanks too. I think that was a Tallahassee native and spurned FSU, I
Oh
believe.
man,
be wrong
he
about that part.
burned these nuts.
outside
Oh my
zone,
God,
Jimbo loved outside zone.
man, that was a great play. I
Yeah, it
love
was.
that.
Oh, that one was a lot of fun.
Man, he thumped him, dude. That's when. Oh, dude, that's when all the Clemson people went back to their shanties.
Oh.
They just left the stadium and went right back to the shanty town they live in. Oh, what's good? What's good? Jameis can't
man.
run. What's good? Make fun of me for my athleticism.
Whoop.
41-7. Dude,
Let's
this
turn
is
this-
absurd. This is absurd to do to the number 3 team in the nation
Yeah.
At their house.
at their house
on a Saturday night.
in October. So it's not like Clemson. This wasn't like a beginning of the year surprise, man.
This is some Alabama level stuff right here.
Yeah, it
man.
is. We were there.
I really love watching Jalen Ramsey play football.
I think I've realized now that I got Kenny Saw and Rashad Green mixed up in my head earlier.
Oh, did you?
It's been a while.
No, he's feeling bad now. Kevin's feeling guilty
That's
now.
okay.
Kevin's feeling bad. He said bad. He said something
Shaw's-
bad.
He actually didn't at all.
Yeah. You know, he can see you feeling guilty.
Shaw's the one that I felt like was underrated. Everybody loved Green.
They're both
Yeah.
underrated because I was actually I
Yeah.
still don't think Rashad Green gets talked about enough.
No, not at all.
No one talked about Shaw at all either.
So now you think Rashad Green's overrated, Kev?
I think they're both underrated. How's that?
That's a hot take.
Don't.
There it is. Look at it. Run that back. Let's see that dance again. Oh, I love you. This is this is probably
Oh, that's a fun dance.
Come
That's a fun.
come.
AB, what if
Don't
one of
you
your high
remember that
schoolers did
freaking
that
YouTube
mid-game?
video of the freaking fat kid dancing?
Oh,
I'd kill. I'd murder him. Kidding me?
uh-oh. Did we give it back to him? What do we do here?
Oh, we got it.
Of course we did.
One back power. Zoop.
Is
Man,
that
sucks.
Carlos?
Yeah.
Man, he could have been something. He was very athletically talented.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It was just one of those awkward. Never seemed to find a home kind of guys.
Yeah.
For whatever
Yeah,
reason.
but
I'm
it was
not sure why.
interesting, man, because his first season in the NFL he was just a touchdown machine.
Yeah.
His straight line speed. He really is. I think he came in as like a safety, right? Carlos Williams, wasn't he a
Yeah.
DB?
Yep.
Just so talented athletically, man. We just scratched the surface of his potential here. But God, that backfield was low. And
It really was.
look at that monster Chad.
Big
Abram.
Pad Chad. Giorgio Newberry flopped over to tight end that season.
Oh, and then we're just
Man,
gonna
there's
just
some
grind
names.
you into dust, bro.
Devontae Freeman. Man,
Grind you into dust.
Man, watching
that
if-
balance.
it'd be fun to watch this team in today's environment, just to see, how does Clemson today load up against this team?
Right.
God, I tell you what, especially, I don't really like to get into like the greatest team of all time talks. I think it's just internet dumbassery. But
Thank you.
I can't. The hypothetical stuff melts my brain. But man, you see this team on film, the speed, the size.
In my lifetime, the only one that comes close is that LSU offense was just unreal too.
Oh, the Burrow offense.
Yeah, just stupid stuff.
I do think that this offense,
playing
in a vacuum, you took this team and this offense and this defense and everything. I think the defense plays well. I don't think the offense matches up today to what you kind of need to be successful at the elite level.
Now Jimbo's been successful at Texas A&M. Not as much.
He's changed a lot though.
Okay.
Yeah, he has.
Explain how Jimbo now is different.
He's embraced the RPO, the quarterback run game. Like he's really, his tempo's gotten better. So he's not as slow as he was when he was at Florida State. So he's made a lot of adjustments.
Okay, good. That's good. But yeah, as far as the group of athletes with like a more modern Jimbo, no issues with this team competing in any era.
Like I would have loved to watch this team with like a Kendall Briles.
Instead of Jimbo Fisher?
I mean, whatever. I'm just saying.
The difference is that with Kendall Briles, you give this team Kendall Briles, and they're going to set
that a goal line stand?
Scoring records because the guy just goes so fast. I'm giving hot takes
over here. I don't care.
I like the hot take. Yeah, that'd be true. That type of tempo with
the yards per play might decrease, but the total plays are going to go through the roof.
That's true, man. You want to talk about dude, you drop it over the top. You're up by 40. You're up by 40.
Run it back. Was that the nub? Was that the nub tight end though?
I think it was. No, just
nub tight end. Nub tight end. There's nobody out there.
Well, that's true.
This is what we were talking about earlier. See, they got this flat secondary defender to step up.
Oh yeah, he's done.
Oh, dude, Jimbo's just stunting on him right now. This is like that year 2000, Chris Winkie pass to Menace, right, against Clemson. Yeah. I mean, obviously the fake wasn't as pronounced, but yeah. Nick. And of course, we're only going to get a field goal out of it because we love it. I don't know. I wish you would have just gone for the throat. We did stop him on the 1-inch line.
Hold on. Wish they had gone for the throat. It's 48-7.
I want more blood. I want more orange blood. I
in hindsight.
This program, bro.
Yeah, I do too. Well, Wuhan Dabo.
Yeah, piece of garbage.
Yeah, he is a turd.
Sleeper Chinese cell, Wuhan Dabo.
Yeah.
All right. Let's cut it right to, I don't want to see them score any more points. The game is even, I think I was going to say it's just as fun as I remember. I think it's actually even more fun to watch what happened, like those two logos, watch what happened to them then. We're a long way from doing that again in 2021 or 2022, maybe 2023. I don't know. But my God, man, fun trip down memory lane. And we're definitely going to do this again. What stuck with you guys? And are there any lessons that we learned from this game that we could take into our analysis of current Florida State football?
Go ahead, Kev.
I think so. The two things that really stood out to me were linebacker play and wide receiver play.
So can't carry those over yet at all.
Yeah, and you know those come down to athletes as much as anything, and so I don't think that Jimbo. I think Jimbo's one of the best minds in college football, but I don't think that Norvell is unable to attain schematic heights that Norvell was, that Jimbo was. Like that game was well called, but I think that, you know, in a vacuum, if you give them the same team, it's probably decently negligible to who's going to call a better game. I'd probably give the edge to Jimbo from experience and play calling, like just, you know, being around the block. But it's just whether or not you can get those bodies in on defense, man. Defense is just made and lost by having athletes. You know, you can be as good schematically as you want, but if you don't have the studs on defense, there's nothing you can do.
Yeah, good point. It's a good start. It's a good start with this class with Travis Hunter, who he's going to play both ways, but he's the best. He's the best defensive back in the nation. You got another 5-star Sam McCall, so they're doing well. But that level of talent that you saw on the defensive side of the ball, you're going to need to recruit like that and better than what we're doing now for a multiple period of years. So I agree with you, Kevin. I mean, linebacker and receivers and stuff, that just shows you that that's what a national championship winning team looks like. We're not there yet. So I think that's a good lesson. Adam, what stood out to you in this game?
Yeah, I mean, it's just a lot of the same of what Kev said. I mean, that defense was able to close space in a hurry, just because of how fast they were. I mean, they kind of embraced the whole 4-2-5 or the nickel defense at that time. They put LaMarcus in the slot and just kind of rolled with 5 secondary players the whole time because LaMarcus was physical enough to come up and force a run and do some of those things. And I think we're going to try to see some of that, but we're not nearly as athletic. This team is not nearly up to that par yet, or that standard of athleticism. So we'll see. Yeah, it was fun. I loved it.
It was fun, wasn't it?
I love seeing good football. There was a lot of good football in that game. I mean, Norvell talks about work and all those things, and I think that we're getting back to that. And you could see how hard that team worked. The competitive level of that roster is what always stood out to me too. Like I don't think you could have played them in anything, and they were just going to show up and kind of half-ass it. Like,
right.
I think you could have said, all right, let's go out and play tiddlywinks in the parking lot, and they would have come to kick your face in. Like, I thought those guys were just competitive to the umpteenth degree, and that's what I think great teams have to have. And I don't know.
I'd contest that in 2013, none of those players know what tiddlywinks is. However, but once you taught them the game, once you taught them the very competitive game of tiddlywinks, I think they would have tiddlied your wink off. I think it would have been really like a bloodbath.
I'm gonna have to put explicit on this video. I don't know
because of the tiddlywink. The wink. I just stumbled onto a really bad Urban Dictionary.
No, I want to jump in real quick and add to that.
Go ahead.
I halfway through that video, I remember thinking like, oh my gosh, this team is gonna win, and I have trust that they will. Like, I mean, I know the game how it ends, but they look like they want to win. You know, like against Florida State today, it's like they can have a lead of 21 points, and you're like, these kids don't look like they stumbled their way into 21-point lead, and it was an accident, and they're gonna be like, sorry, you want your points back? You know, like. It's just that will. It just wasn't there.
You know what? That's funny because all we do on this show is analysis and we're objective. But I do think that you can give credence to that feeling as a fan when you're watching it. Like the 21-point lead against North Carolina is not safe. Ugh. How are they going to give it up? Because that's kind of the mindset that the team has right now. I really think there is credence to how you're watching the game if you're an educated fan. I think you can put some value to that. And you knew, no doubt, from this point forward, that team came to win in Clemson, and they were going to rip their throats out, and they were going to punch their heart through their chest and have a disgusting, brutal fatality, and they knew they were going to do it, and they did it every time. We don't have that mindset yet, but we're working on it. And we're always working on this show. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the trip in the vault. Go back. I thought it was the best segue I could come up with.
That was beautiful. I loved it.
How do you're a liar, but I'll take your fake compliment. And I'll take all your fake compliments in the comment section. Listen, we're going to be doing more vault games, so give us your suggestions on games you want to see. It's the offseason. We're going to be getting a little weird. Maybe some interviews with friends of the show. Friends of the show you didn't even know we had. Who knows? Teaser. We're going to get crazy, man. But we love you guys. We love our viewers. We love our listeners. If you have any suggestions, hit up the show, Triple Option FSU on Twitter. Hit Kevin up, X's and Knowles on Twitter. Hit the comments. We're just we'll do whatever you want. We'll do whatever. We just want to please you. We just want to make you happy. And I think we did with this one, boys. Anything else before I tie it up?
Nah, I'm good.
No, I think we're good. I had fun.
Me too. It was fun.
Yeah,
Clemson sucks. Yes, it was. All right, boys. Well, it was good. So if you want to see more good stuff, viewers, subscribe to X's and Knowles YouTube. Tell your friends, like the video, comment, spread it out like it's one of those pyramid schemes on Facebook. Like pretend that you're
MLM.
an ant trying to sell leggings or essential oils and pimp our show out to everybody. And we get as many subscribers as possible. And we'll be back. We love you and can't wait to see what we do next. Thank you very much for riding along with the boys.